Hey, all my home buyers and home shoppers out there. I am so excited to present to you today some of the best deals that I saw walking through Highland Homes in a community called Rita Ranch in Liberty Hill, Texas. Now, all these homes we're about to see, we're going to see, I believe, two different lot sizes here are quick move-in ready homes. Now, why is that important? Because these quick move-in ready homes carry amazing incentives for the buyer to help you close. So right now, Highland Homes is offering incentives in the form of flexible cash for you, the home buyer. So if you need that to buy down the interest rate to help get you into this price point, or if you need that to help pay for your closing costs, or you may not need it at all, you just want to add more home upgrades to your home because money isn't a constraint, then Highland Homes here in this community is willing to get you into a home today. Now, if you're watching this in January, today's January 23rd, 2024, you're the type of person that does their research and does their homework before the rush, because by the time summer comes along, all these incentives are going to go away, or they're going to be a lot less than what they are now, because the big driving force behind these incentives is demand. Demand has slowed down so much so that these builders are offering even crazier incentives to get buyers to come out and to get buyers into their homes. Now, not only are they throwing these amazing incentives, but they're all the homes that we're viewing, they've had price drops, some significant price drops in the double digits when it comes to these brand new builds. So not only are you getting price drops, so you're getting houses for potentially under market value, you're getting even better incentives than some of these folks probably who bought within the last 2 years, because demand has slowed down so much that these incentives weren't as high as they were in the past. Now, another question you might be asking yourself is is this a good investment to buy in this community, to buy in Liberty Hill, to buy in Rita Ranch? And that is unequivocally a yes. And if we look at the data between the years of what the median sales price of a home was in 2018 to 2023, we'll notice almost like a $200,000 difference. So we're talking about home appreciation in the double digits here. And Rita Ranch is one of those master plan communities where they still have so much more development to build, not just on the residential side, but on the commercial side. So what are you waiting for? Give me a call today. Let's schedule a virtual consultation. That way we can come up with the game plan, come up with the strategy, because if you are remotely interested, we have to show our intent now. If we don't show intent to the sales manager, like, hey, I have a potential buyer that needs to pre-qualify because they're really interested in Highland Homes here in this community of Santa Rita Ranch, that's when the time clock starts. Then it gets on that list of like, hey, I might have a potential here, and that way we can secure these incentives. Because if we wait, if you're the type of buyer who's waiting for the interest rates to drop just a little bit, that way you can get in, you are doing yourself a huge disservice, because waiting is only going to get you to come with the masses, because everyone else is waiting for the rates to drop. But I'm telling you right here, right now, that you can get an interest rate, a permanent buy down interest rate for 4.99%. It is possible, but we don't know what's possible until you come out, you reach out to me, give me a call, you send me an email, you drop me a line. That way we can come up with the game plan, so I can let you know what the incentives are, what the current inventory, quick move-in ready homes are, and we can see how we can make this all fit and work. And believe me, the sales managers are willing to work with more buyers because they're slow. They have less clientele in rotation, so they have more time to have that more one-on-one consultation for people who are looking to buy between now and before it gets really crazy during the summertime. Now look at this house. This house just had a price drop of over $10,000. That's what I'm talking about. All across the board, as I'm looking at these new builds that are still on the market, they're over 100 days on the market. So they've been listed and has not sold in over 100 days. So we're starting to see price drops. And these are brand new homes, ladies and gentlemen, brand new homes. And on top of that, because demand has slowed down, it's come to the point where now they have to come out of their pockets to give cash to the buyers so they can get into these homes. Now that creates a win-win scenario for you, the buyer, because you're getting incentives, you're potentially getting houses for under market value because of these price drops, and because some of these homes are ready to move in Now that's a part of the builder's inventory, and the builder's trying to offload that inventory as quickly as possible because they really can't build the next plot, the next block of houses until this one's completely sold out. So that's where timing is super of the essence. Timing is super critical to scoop up these deals, because now we're in a good position if you're coming from the buying side, because now they are looking to get rid of this and are looking to give you a deal so they can get it off their books. Now that, to me, if someone was to ask me, is now a good time to buy with these incentives and these recent price drops? 100% yes. Buy now before summertime, because that when summertime hits and buyer demand creeps up again, these incentives, they might not go away, but they won't be as plentiful. I mean, we're talking about anywhere from $10,000 to $40,000 in flexible cash that these builders will give you to either help buy down the interest rate, pay for closing costs, pay for some upgrades. Maybe we can do all the above. It really depends, and they're willing to work with you so they can make this deal happen. And to have that much kind of leeway and flexibility is from the buying perspective, I mean, how could you not take advantage of this? If you're looking to move to Austin, new construction is by far where you're going to get the best deals, because these builders, especially these big builders, have the runway, have this leeway, this flexibility, because they have their own in-house lender to give you these amazing incentives, right? Where they're actually helping you to get into one of their homes. If you're looking at the resale market, they are barely starting to catch on, where they're trying to throw some incentives to attract buyers. But because these are master builders, these are massive communities, they have just bigger numbers. They have more they have more money they can throw around. So that's why you should take advantage of it, because these do not last. I mean, you can go from today having incentives to tomorrow it being completely out, because with the way it kind of works is that they're all pulling from the same pool of money. So Highland Homes and Santa Rita Ranch, Highland Homes is a big builder across all of the Austin area, and all these communities tap in from the same source. So it's realistic that they could sell 3 homes from 3 different communities in one day, and then all the money's gone, especially if we're looking at price points that are like in the $700,000 plus. So it's very possible. So to take advantage of it now, give me a call, because we have to let the sales manager know, hey, I have someone that might be interested. We need to get them pre-qualified, but we want to take advantage of these incentives today. And that way we get put on the list, and that way we're on their radar, so we don't miss out. Do not miss out on these deals before they go away. If you're watching this, we are in the middle of January. And if you're watching this because you are doing your homework right now before all the craziness happens, because you're trying to see if you can get a deal, or try to see if you could see something that no one else has seen, and I'm letting you in from the ground floor, because this is so hot off the press. It's so recent. This was just I filmed all this earlier this month, but these incentives are fresh, that they're barely getting from their own corporate office. So don't hesitate to reach out. Let's get me on the phone. Let's schedule a free consultation. That way you can see me, and I can give you my presentation on what the current inventory is, and we can just figure out, like, hey, where are you at now? Where do you need to be? And let's get you there. And let's solve this problem. Let me give you some value to get you into the home, into an area, into a community that checks your boxes, and get you an amazing deal. Because there's nothing better than going and getting the keys to a brand new home, knowing that you got a smoking good deal and that you made a good sound investment, so you and your family can build this generational wealth, and start stacking up these properties and start playing Monopoly in real life. My name is Omar Pineda, your Austin realtor. Check me out on my YouTube channel. I do a lot of new construction walkthroughs and home tours. I'll catch you in the next one.